Okay, so I used to use an app on Xbox called the My Xbox. Now I'm doing this video. I played Stadium earlier in Overwatch 2, but games did not go that well, so we got swept like a lot, so it was not good. So I used to. So anyway, instead of this one, I used to use an app called the My Xbox. Fortunately, it's down. They took it away, which sucks. I looked online and they took it away, and which was really disappointing because it was a really good app. But however, I found a better app on here. Well, slightly better. I tried to use that going for Microsoft Edge, but it's fucking pixelated as shit, as you can see. So, got an app called Backiee here. I looked at just online to find like a better, like another one of these alternatives. I'm not. Fuck off. I'm not doing that shit. Alright, so what I'm doing is we're just looking for some fucking space. That's what we're doing. We're looking for some fucking space shit over here. Alright. You guys know me, I love space, and that's what we're doing. So let's see. Interstellar. By the way, if you guys have never seen Interstellar, I highly recommend it. It's a really good movie. Basically, Interstellar is basically about like I think it takes place in either 2050s or 2060s, and basically like Earth is experiencing like dust bowls all around, so our Earth is basically becoming uninhabitable. So they need to like find another planet, but just with scientists, they find like some object in space near Saturn. Later, they find out it's a wormhole, which is basically like a wormhole which has never been confirmed, by the way. A wormhole has never been like seen, but it's said to be like a portal, a space portal, which basically takes you like across like galaxies. And so they find that they go through it. They found like a few planets. Found like a water planet, found like an ice planet. Not gonna spoil it, but I do highly recommend checking it out if you guys haven't. It's a really good movie. And I do know I get some people's gripes with it, like you can't subscribe it, but you can like get with people like on you can get a bunch of people like through a planet. I get that. But with the technology, I'm sure hopefully now with what else with fucking NASA's doing right now. Now they're doing spacecrafts, but who knows? They could probably do like spaceships too. So who the hell knows what NASA's doing? I do think we could see like fucking spaceships at some point, like in the future. Maybe not. Maybe like a God knows how fucking long around here. Plus with like a star code thing where it's like fucking it was like a hundred like 2030s. What the oh fuck off! I don't care. Fine. Hey, anyway, let me look at this real quick. I got some really good stuff here actually. Um, that's some really cool stuff. Was that supposed to be Earth and Jupiter? Yeah, Earth and Jupiter. One of the looks like one of the couple of the moons. It's definitely Jupiter right there. Yeah, it makes sense why you have that supply. I get it. Wait, what was that sky? Wait, yeah, Earth over here was pretty cool. Since it's the Milky Way, like oh, the Andromeda Galaxy. So, little fun fact. So, the Andromeda Galaxy is our closest galaxy, and like I think it's like a billion years from now, it's gonna collide with the Milky Way, our galaxy, and it's gonna collide. It's gonna basically form one giant galaxy. Now, it won't be that's obviously not way far out in the future. That's nowhere in our lifetime at all. It's way far out in the future, but that's really gonna be interesting. Just have that those two collide, and galaxies colliding like it happens a lot. Um, there's gonna be like a bunch of like galaxies colliding. So this is from Covina's Nebula. So the fun fact about the James Webb it's a telescope in space called the James Webb Telescope, and basically what the pictures that you see online, like from space, like from NASA, that's from the James Webb Telescope, which basically is like a powerful fucking telescope. And what it does, move this a bit closer. What it does is it captures power like amazing fucking photos. Like obviously the first few years with the pictures were not good. They were like very pixelated, like very blurry, but over time they did fix it. They replaced the lens actually. Dude, I highly recommend looking up at the James Webb's telescopes pictures. They're fucking incredible. They're insanely good. Dude, so many sweet of good, so many good fucking pictures. We got Saturn over here. Oh, I just want a cat. A little kitty. Nice. Um, nice. I don't know which one I'll go for. I don't know. I'm thinking of the so far the Carina Nebula, but however, there's so many more. So many fucking more. It's supposed to be Jupiter and one and a nebula. 5K cosmic. Oh, cosmic event unfolds. Radiant red and loudly pulses with energy, such as an unsolved significant enigma. Perfect for fans of cosmos and fiction. So this is like it looks like Jupiter, and then I'm not sure what that would be. Actually, I'm not sure. Um, it's really cool though. It's so good. Yeah, like 4K and 8K show, which is really cool. Hopefully we don't get any weird ones in. Hopefully we don't see any weird ones in here. So really freaking nice. That Earth with a ring. Yeah, it's Earth with a ring. Huh. I don't think if if Earth had a ring, I don't think it would be the ring would be like that. Speaking of rings, a little fun fact actually, the all four of the gas giants outside the outside of like back by Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, they all have rings around them. However, I believe they're not many of them are as prominent or as like much as say Saturn's rings right here. Yeah, Saturn's ring. Was it? Wait, is this Saturn's rings with Jupiter? Yeah, that's Jupiter, not Saturn. That's sorry, you got the planet wrong. That's Jupiter. That's Jupiter, not Saturn. Trust me. If that's Jupiter, it's like this Jupiter looks like this. That's not Jupiter. This Jupiter with Saturn's ring. So good try. I know my planet what they look like. And then we do actually have planet. Our solar system is actually much bigger. So we have a lot more planets out past Neptune, including Pluto. Like way even past Pluto. We have like a bunch of dwarf planets, but however, now they are still planets because they're like a spherical shape and they have an orbit around the sun. So so they're still planets, but however they're just classified as as a dwarfs because they're so small and it's not as big as some of the planets we have here. And so that's why Pluto was uh demoted to a dwarf instead. What planet? What nebula is this? Nothing nebula. There's the Helix Nebula, okay? It has nearly one half the diameter of the moon. So the Helix Nebula, that's actually pretty cool. That's fucking awesome. I don't know. I don't know why I love space as much. I think what it is that this looks like this is Titan, I believe, or Mars. Yeah, Mars, okay. This is Mars, okay. So a little fun fact about Titan. Titan actually does have sea. It has like oceans. However, the oceans are not they're not water. They're methane actually. So that's actually methane, and because I think if it was actually water, they would just freeze. So they speaking of freezing, uh, they're talking about like I think it's like a few years from now they're gonna have I guess one of the satellites. It's going to Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. Sweet of Jupiter, right here. It's going to one of Jupiter's moon Europa. And I go take a look and see. It's basically doing like a flyby, and because what they're talking about like they're thinking about like this a moon with rings. I'm gonna come to picture of the majestic ringed planet. Pretty sure that's a moon. Pretty sure that's our moon right there. But good try. Pretty sure that's our moon right there with rings. Pretty sure that's our moon with rings. So anyway, thinking like a long time from now, they got like a satellite going. They got like a satellite going out to Jupiter. And it'll be out there like about. I think they sent it out last year, but it'll take a good bit. Um, I'm not sure where that is at the moment, but they are looking. Scientists think that there's life, or because Jupiter has a potential for life because of its because it is icy at the surface, but under it, it's actually it's a water. They think it's a water under the ice. So they're gonna So they got like something that's gonna drill it in, drill through the ice and see what's under there. So it'll be really interesting if now, I want to say this right now. I want to say this right now. That's definitely life. There's life somewhere out there. There, like there's you were telling me that obviously for those wondering, oh why don't we know about it? We haven't found it yet. Like our satellites have not gone that outside of our solar system. So we have not been able to find any kind of life, but I'm pretty sure there's definitely some life out there. There's probably people. There's more likely people on a planet somewhere, like probably somebody fucking lives out there, some other random solar system, as in some other galaxy. There's people on a planet. And there's probably people on a planet that think the exact same thing we are. Oh, we the only ones with like fuck off, ads, fuck off. We speak. God damn it. Thank you, Christ. Anyway, there's probably people like on a planet that's not ours. That's thinking the exact same thing we are. Oh, we the only ones with life. And there's probably a planet somewhere out there that we have never discovered that already has life on it, and they're wondering the same exact thing. I do think there is a planet with life on it, but we just have not been able to find it yet. Uh, which makes sense, I suppose. Just Earth, another planet. Oh, wait, two sunny planets floating rings float. Okay, like it was Earth. That's two Earths over there. Okay. Hmm. Ooh. Fail Nebula. Okay. I, dude, nebulas have so many good colors. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know what I'm gonna go for those thing. What is see, what do you I gotta take a look at the nebulas. What do we got? Oh my god. Why couldn't Black Ops 6 Nebula look at anything like that? Like all they had to do was do something like this. But they sort of like a kind of like a blob. And I feel bad for shitting on Black Ops 6 Nebula because it's actually really good, but however, it's just to me, it's definitely the weak. Nah, it's definitely the weakest space game because Orion is weak, but at least Orion has some kind of space elements to it. You can see it's clearly space, but Nebula and Black Ops 6 not so much. It is a good it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but like I said, nothing about it screams space to me. And there's something about this fucking insane. Sunny AK images, Pillars of Creation. Okay, so yeah. Eagle Nebula, okay? So that's the Eagle Nebula, damn. Also known as M16. Wow, that's okay, that's fitting. Eagle Nebula has the name of a gun. That's interesting. Actually. Well, look at the colors. Like look at these fucking colors of a fucking nebula. Look at this shit. So, let me show you guys something actually. So we did actually little fun fact, we actually do have a black hole. We actually have a black hole in our galaxy. It's called Sagittarius A. It's in the Milky Way galaxy. So, a little fun fact about that. And so, this kind of this is kind of what it looks like. Obviously, they haven't. I believe this. Yeah. Uh, there's a Messier 87 Galaxy. What's so basically what it does. So you warp space and time, and however, what it does, if you're in a black hole, time moves so slow with a black hole. So because of gravity being like so fucking massive in a black hole, time can move so slow. Like say you're in a black hole for a minute. That could probably lead to 10,000 years. Now I don't think black holes really can really kill. They pretty much black holes. Pretty much what they do. They pretty much like take a matter, and they basically just like kind of like align. Basically just align. Like I think they align space something like that. Don't quote me on that though. So yeah, we don't. So yeah, these are really cool images though. Uh, so yeah, we do have a black hole in our the Milky Way. Actually, it's called Sagittarius A, and like there were like bunch of black holes in the universe. Like I think the biggest one is I believe it's called Phoenix A. They found out it's the biggest one. Uh, I think it used to be. I think it used to be a TO a ton 61A. I believe that was the biggest one. But now they found another one. It's called a Phoenix A, and it could be from like and they have discovered that it could be from black holes like a morphing. Basically, black holes can morph basically, so it's pretty interesting. So they found out black holes can actually morph. I don't know. I'm gonna go for the background. It's just so fucking good. So and sometimes you can create even bigger galaxies, like and so outside even bigger black holes. Now I'm not like a I don't have a degree, so I'm pretty far. So don't say take with a grain of salt. Take with a grain of salt. If you wanna know about space, go with someone who actually does know about it. But I just tell you kind of like what I know. But Carina Nebula. There is actually I think the biggest one we have they've discovered was the Tarantula Nebula. Basically, for those who don't know what a nebula is basically like a giant dust of clouds where stars are born, basically. And then a supernova. So it's like I think I have supernovas here. Supernovas are basically when stars when they get too old and they just explode. That's so. Right here. So this is what a supernova looks like. It's basically when a star explodes because it's really old and sometime in our future, like a billion, probably millions, even not billions of years from now, our star is going to do this well. Our star will turn into a supernova. It will explode and turn into a supernova. And I don't know what it's going to do. I heard that it could possibly make a new star over time. So I don't know, but the sun will definitely explode. And it's a little fun fact actually. So there's a thing called a solar storm, aka a coronal mass ejection. Which basically, the last biggest one was, I believe, it was 1859. Basically, what it is, it comes from the sun. Basically, when the sun basically too much radiation, and what it does is it basically it's basically an EMP from the sun. Basically, it's basically an EMP from the sun. The last one was in 1859. However, around that time, the world was obviously much different, and it's rumored that it happens every 150 years. So next one will probably be in 2029. Uh, but you know how people are nowadays. Well, people watch. If that does happen, people will probably say like, "Oh, we got attacked by some other random country. Let's wage war to them." Like, no, and you know, people stupid enough like to. And it is the end. There's people like, let's wage war. So let's kill this. This one trying to kill us. Let's wage war. And said, really cry. Like, no, no one's gonna like. People are really fucking stupid nowadays. And people, if for those who wonder why I don't use social media like Twitter, it's why. Because people, if I would probably lose brain cells being on Twitter on so or even like fucking or even TikTok for example, which I forget TikTok's even a thing a lot of times. And the other problem, since come from me that's 25 years old and hardly uses social media. It's insane. I really use social media at all. So anyway, I want to try to find a there's so many good ones for me. There's so many good ones. This is open cluster NGC is 6193. Emission nebula in the right part. Huh. Dude, like some of these pictures are fucking insane. Like holy shit, it's just so fucking good. And I know a lot of people really don't like Starfield because the whole thing with Bethesda, something about Starfield is great to me. I love it. Like what is just the fact that I mean I'm a space guy. I love space. It's so fucking amazing. Um, like if I could ever explore space, or like go out space, like go outside of the Earth, I would just to see what it looks like. Like I would do it instantly because it's for the opportunity to see that. It'd be fucking insane. So then I believe this stop looking. This some yeah. Oh, Helix. Oh, Helix Nebulas. Okay, this is the Helix Nebula. Okay. Um. So yeah. So you got. What if I would. I would love to go to space. Like even if it's just like the satellite we have outside of Earth, I would love to go to just to see it. Um, It'd be fucking insane. Also, I might be scared because going into space like that, going really high up like that, with like the no gravity. But I think I'd get used to it after a while, and it'd be insane. It'd be so awesome to see all that stuff out in space. See like the Hubble Space Telescope. It'd be so good. Is this Jupiter dyed blue? But take a cosmic scene featuring planets from developed in the sun Purple Nebula. Looks like looks like just it took Jupiter and just put blue on it. Add it. This looks nice. Don't get me wrong. It looks nice. But it looks like you just turned Jupiter. You made Jupiter blue. I'm not sure what moon that is from Jupiter though. You know what? I finally figured out back. I'm gonna do the Carina Nebula. I'm gonna do this. Do it. Fuck. I'm not doing it to all. I'll do this one. So if I got fuck the ads, fuck off. I get it. It's a third party, but still. Oh my, look how good that looks. Oh, I try to hit pause so I can cancel. Oh, okay, it's supposed to push my back in again. But look how good that looks. There we go. Can I? Oh, I wish I could see. Look how good that looks though. That looks so fucking good. That looks so good. The Krina Nebula in the back. It looks so good. Finally fucking figured out a background. Finally. Took a long ass time, but I finally figured it out.